What's up, D.R.T? We are out here back at it again, getting ready to go fishing. I got Micah with me and this other guy. That's my editor, my video editor out there in the back. We're just getting started on these videos and he's learning how to edit. He got our first video out. It looked pretty good, better than I could do. So today we're out at a pond in the small town where I live. It's a beautiful, beautiful, windy spring day in Texas. But I grew up, so I left the town I lived in just a short time, and I came back and I lived there again. And so this is a pond that we used to come to when I was younger, and we trespassed. Don't tell anybody. We would trespass. It didn't have a fence. It didn't have a house. It was just a pond on the corner of these two backcountry roads, and we would come in here and just catch little bitty bass all day long. But now those bass some have been pulled out, and those bass have gotten a little bigger. So we're about to head out, and there's also the people that own it have a little John boat. So let me show you what we brought. We got, not the fishing rods, of course you know we got fishing rods. We got the trolling motor that I used to put on my new canoe, and we got a battery. And so I don't know if you can tell how that wind is right now. Like, it's just blowing straight, like straight lines wind across the pond there. So I'm not sure. We're gonna walk out there before we decide if we're gonna use the boat or not. If not, I mean, we can fish all the way around this thing. All right, here we are. We've got this spinnerbait. You can see how windy it is. You can probably hear how windy it is because I don't have a good mic on my GoPro. But I'm gonna give this a shot real quick. It is so windy. Looks like Levi's got one on the bank right now. And I may walk over there where they are. Maybe thinking about trying a topwater. See that moss bed down there? If I can just buzz across the top of that, maybe get a bite on this spinnerbait. But there's one right there. He got it right across the top of that moss. He's a little guy, little bitty guy. We're gonna let him go. All right, let's try again. We're gonna buzz across the top of that, those weeds. Cast this a few more times. See if I can get something to hit it. All right, that's not working. We're gonna try something different. We're gonna find out what they're doing over there. We're gonna cast this way. See if we can get a bite. Levi just hooked up right here. Oh, we got a nice one. This is a good fish here. We can't really get it. This is a good fish. I can grab him. Oh, no! Oh, man, that was a big fish.
That sucked.
That was the biggest fish we caught out of this pond. He was probably 3 pounders, yeah, maybe close to 4 even. All right, so I'm looking for something to change to. I had a spinnerbait on. I caught one little fish on that big spinnerbait, but with today's wind, you kind of need something with some weight on it. I was looking to throw a minnow. We'll try this out. Never used one of these. It's really realistic looking. This water is fairly clear even though it's windy. Come on. Here we go. First cast. Not too bad. Do a nice slow reel here. Let it sink down a little bit, then I'm gonna reel it in. Oh, I just yoinked it. Oh, look at that. Woo, that's the biggest one of the day. It's a pretty little fish, but he's a baby. That's not what we're looking for. Let's see if we can get another one. That's the second fish I've caught. They're both been tiny. Micah and Levi are wearing me out. Oh, that's a, look at the, oh, that's a big bluegill. Put your hand on it. Let's take a look at that. Oh, Levi's got that multi-species lure. Look at that. That's a good sized bluegill. Yeah. Not real impressed with this lure here at this spot. What I'm thinking about doing, since I caught that guy on the bottom, what I'm thinking I want to do is just switch back to the old tried and true. The old, what am I thinking here? What's the old tried and true? Texas rig. Oh, that was just weeds. Yeah, I think I want to go to the Texas rig. We have got our Yum Shad Scent soaked baits. Pretty much soaked a lot of my baits with this stuff, so. And we got this Texas rig right here. This is what we're working with. We're gonna see how this moves in the water. If I don't like it, I'm gonna put a different bait on there. Let's see what we can do here. We're just gonna let that sink. We're gonna fish it kind of slow. Really got to feel it here. Got to feel the bite because it's super windy. Felt like I had a hit right there. Maybe I had a hit and missed him. This bait is already a little wore out. Why don't we just go ahead and switch up? Let's see what else we got here. Just switched to a fluke. We'll see if we can get a bite on the fluke. Oh, what is that? How did that happen? Okay. Finally landed one, but it's another baby. Got another tiny fish. I caught 3 fish, but they've all been so small. And all on different baits. Even when I switch, I still catch a small one. So, there we go. Let's see if I can get one more. Maybe I'll try the bluegill. The little bluegill looking bait, which I've used before, but I don't think I've ever caught anything on it. But Levi's using something similar to this, and he's got a lot of bites on it, a lot of fish. Caught nothing but moss on this guy. I just switched to a spinner bait. And this dude knocked all the hair off my spinner. See the hair? Oh my gosh. I'm not going after it. I wonder if I can catch anything with one little hair on my spinner.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's go.
On the cricket.
On the cricket?
What?
Top water?
Yeah.
I would like to catch one more fish before we leave. I'll probably go ahead and switch to another one with hair. A skirt, whatever you want to call it. I've got another white one. Let's been kind of a struggle for me today. I've switched baits probably 6 times now. I'm gonna give this a go. I'm gonna give it a walk around the pond and see if we can get a bite on that. And if I don't get a bite on that, I'm probably gonna be done for the day. Today's Sunday, so I gotta go get home and go rest up for work tomorrow. It's just hard to cast. There's this little gap. It's hard to cast out there, especially with this kind of bait. We'll just have to find little spots and try to cast and see if we get anything. I might try it here. I'm going to pull it to the weeds though. But let's see how far I can go out here. There we go. And we're about to be in the weeds already. Here we go. Finally, after many casts, oh my goodness, another small fish. So that was mix number 5 for today. Well, I think that about wraps it up for me, but I'll stick around as long as these guys want to fish. Caught 5 tiny ones today. Levi hooked into 2 really nice ones. I don't know what Micah did. We'll talk to him when we get ready to close this video out. We are back from our wind-blown fishing trip today. It was windy, very windy, but we still caught fish. I caught 5 little bass. Levi caught 7 or 8. Micah caught 7 or 8. So it was still, all in all, a pretty good day. But we're windblown and we're tired, and we are about to unwind so we get ready for work this week. But we'll see you on the next one. I think the next one, what I'm going to do is do an intro video to why we started the channel. So I think it'll be good. That'll be next. We'll talk about my thoughts on starting a YouTube channel. Not looking to get rich, not looking to get famous. I think it's fun. So, but we'll talk about it more on that video. See ya.